The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to answer the question, how does probate work in Illinois? So probate is a court case that is sometimes necessary in order to allow the executor or administrator of a deceased person's estate to distribute assets to the beneficiaries. It gives them the power to do so. It's not always necessary, and we have a video and article about when is probate necessary in Illinois, but the rule of thumb is if there's real estate involved or anything over $100,000 in assets involved, there's a good chance that probate will be necessary. In the absence of probate, you can distribute assets with something called the small estate affidavit. Again, we've got another video and article about that, so I won't go into detail, but let's talk about what happens if probate is necessary. So if probate is necessary, there's either going to be a will or there isn't. If there is a will, then the will probably names an executor that is going to be the person responsible for administering the estate. And if that executor is willing and able to act, the first thing they'll do is file the will with the court in the county in which the deceased person resided. And then they'll file something called a petition for issuance of letters of office. Letters of office are the thing that give the executor the power to basically access the deceased person's accounts and distribute them, open up an estate account. It's their badge that makes them the executor of the estate, and that other financial institutions will recognize as giving them power over the deceased person's accounts. So they file this petition. There's all sorts of accompanying documents, and notice of the petition has to go to any heirs or other beneficiaries, and then notice of the opening of the estate has to go out to any known creditors. And along with the notice to known creditors, they'll actually publish in a public newspaper notice to unknown creditors and heirs that the estate has been open. Now, from the date that this notice has been published, creditors have 6 months to basically file claims saying the deceased person owed me money. And if they don't file claims in those 6 months, even if they had valid claims, then their claims are barred, and the executor can safely move forward and start distributing assets to creditors and heirs based on the claims that have been filed and the information in front of that person. Let's back up a second and talk about if there is no will. If there's no will, or there's the executor named in the will is unable and unwilling to act, and there's no successor executor, then usually the beneficiaries will pick somebody to be the administrator of the estate. And this person will go through the exact same process, except they don't file a will, and they're called the administrator rather than the executor. All right, so we've filed the petition for issuance of letters of office and given notice to everybody involved. The first court date is where the letters of office are issued, and then the court will usually schedule a second court date about a year out. And the reason they set it about a year out is you have to wait a minimum of 6 months after the newspaper publication for creditors to file claims, but there's also a lot of work that the executor has to do. And the main thing that they're going to do is figure out which assets the person has and collect them, sometimes liquidate them and put them into an estate account, and figure out what creditors the estate owes money to. They'll pay ongoing random bills to maintain the assets, like real estate, utility bills from the estate account. But once the creditors have filed claims and the executor has gathered the assets of the estate, they'll prepare something called the final account. And this will show all of the assets that the executor gathered and all the creditors that filed claims and how they're going to be paid from those assets, and any money left over after paying creditors, and how the heirs or beneficiaries are going to be paid. So it basically breaks down, here's what I collected from the estate, here's what I'm going to pay out. You usually send that out to all of the interested parties, creditors, heirs, beneficiaries, and get everybody to sign off on it that they agree to it. This prevents any liability from arising from the executor misallocating the estate. Once they've all signed off on the accounting, you can pay out to all the parties involved the amounts that are shown in the accounting, and what you'll do is you'll get back receipts from the parties saying that they received this amount. And then once you've done that, you're ready to file the final report with the court, and this is something you present at the final court date. And at the final court date, it's basically, you work mostly with the clerk and show that this final report is that you've discharged all of your duties, everything has been distributed according to the final account, and here's the receipts from all the interested parties saying that they've received what they're supposed to receive. And if everything is in order, then the court will close the probate case and discharge the executor. So that's how probate works. We have a lot of articles and videos about probate and nearly every other area of law at learn-about-law.com. So check that out. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to us on YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. And feel free to call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation. Thanks so much for watching and listening.
Thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit makingrealestatefun.com for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation. Thanks for watching.